Hey everybody, this is Lynn and it is Saturday. I love my Saturdays. Everyone knows that because I get to play with papers all day and fabric and embellishments, and I get to go out and visit with the birds. Anyway, I will get to the point here. Very quickly, I want to share a journal that's going into the shop in just a few minutes. This is a little bit bigger than 5 by 7. It's one signature, and it's got a little bit of a kind of a gypsy boho feel to it. The front says "Live in the Moment," and the cover is some fabric that was made in India. It's a really pretty fabric that I happened to find a kind of a small piece, and I used it for the cover of this journal. And then on the inside, I have a piece of gold fabric that I used a while back for one of my kits, A Stitch in Time. Some of you might remember that, and I had some of that left over. On the inside is this beautiful black and gold fabric, and it is really fun to work with. I'm going to be listing 3 fabric packs today, and each one will have a large piece of this in it. But there's a card right on the inside. I love this door, and I love how it fits with this beautiful lady. This is a print from my original artwork, and I shared this page in my art journal the day that I did that. But I love this door. I just love that blue paint. It says, "All times are beautiful for those who maintain joy within them. Rosalia Castro." So that's in the front, and there is a little bulb pin with a button that looks like a mushroom. That is to remind you to wander and to enjoy nature. There is a lot of space in this for writing, and this paper is it's a really nice heavyweight. It's not as heavy as like mixed media paper, but it just really, it stands up, and I like it. It feels really good, and I love the color as well. It's not a stark white. I have put some stamps throughout, and as I do, I kind of let the ink bleed sometimes from one page to another. I love this effect. I didn't do it on every page, but some pages I chose to do that. And you will see a few little ink spots throughout. Who knows of a band called the Ink Spots, and do you like them? You should check them out. Anyway, there are 3 charms in this. This is the first one. It's a little heart charm. Little glass bead there. And this journal has some magazine pages that I have really been wanting to use. I've had them put up. It's from a photography magazine. I just love these. Sorry, I keep hearing messages come through, but I don't think it's going to stop our recording. You can see the fabric tabs on the pages, and again, I just love these magazine pages. This was showing different ways to produce a picture, like different techniques you could use with the negative and such. And I just love, that's got kind of a gypsy look to it. Very pretty. And that's a little piece of silk from a sari that I had, and just more beautiful trim. There's some more silk, and here is a beautiful piece of wallpaper. There is just a little card inside for writing. That's a picture from a rose book. That's the Queen Elizabeth rose, and more paper. There's another one of those beautiful magazine pages, and it's very similar again to this one. It's almost exactly the same, but there is a difference in the way the picture was produced. And then on this side we have this man with a beautiful silk jacket, another fabric tab, and a stamp. There's a beautiful bright blue map page. I love this. And that of course says Indian Ocean. There is another little charm that I did. Love the little bead charms. Another map page. And there's a vintage library card. It is drawings by E.F. Burney in the Huntington Collection. And here is a vintage calendar page. And these are from the old This is from 1965. I think that was the year. It might show up on the other side of this. But these are from the Courier and Ives. And you can see where someone actually has a few little pin marks. But I love these illustrations on these old calendars showing the moon phases. And I picked the one with the train because this is kind of about living in the moment, being a free spirit, not being afraid to fly. And there is another production of that same photograph. In fact, it says contact print on polycontrast paper, and I just love that. So here is a piece from the old calendar published by the Travelers, Hartford, Connecticut, and I believe these were published by an insurance firm. And there's a stamp that says Faith, and yeah, March 1965. I love this beautiful rose paper, and then we get to the center, and it is my sweet little crow that I printed out, and it says, "Don't be afraid to fly." And I've just ink painted some of this to make it look old. This paper is awesome. I love this paper. Did we pass that? No, that's that piece of paper over there. This is just really neat. It's like a really old stationery. It reminds me, wait a minute, it has a watermark. Oh, it's got cotton in it. Southern Company, U.S. Oh, 20, yeah, it is 20 something, 25% cotton fiber. Wow. Okay, so that was a diversion. There's a little stamp that says sweet. There's another one of the bead charms. And here, of course, are the other sides of those pages from the photography magazine. Beautiful old print. This library card says the powers of art, patronage and Indian culture. So there's a stamp that says right. There's a little birdie. Another map page. And the other half of that photography page. A couple more stamps. There's a stamp that says Faith. And here is just a bright card to write on with the birds. I love that. And a lot of space for you to write. There's a beautiful piece of fabric. Another piece of silk with a little mirrored embellishment in the center. And there's an old postage stamp and another one on this side. And we're getting to the end here. And the very back page is another piece of my artwork. And I also did that one on a video not too long ago in my art journal. So this is the complete journal, and it's going into the shop in just a little bit. I just wanted to share it.